I would also say it's a movie which is always repeating itself, and we're watching it over and over in this country. And unfortunately, it involves almost same actors in this particular movie. You ended up going to so-called Mashonisa. It's section 96 or 196, which talks about the issue of conflict of interest. I'm interested in that perception which is out there, that you are the executive authority for the NPA. In your view, how do you think you'll deal with this matter going forward? Because yes, NPA is doing their work, and we cannot just say, oh, I don't agree with you when you say to them, continue doing your work, because we want you to hold them to account. I mean, NPA's performance is terrible, I must say to you. There's a lot of cases, very high profile cases, which they are delaying to finalize. Very serious cases of Abo Steenhoff, Pala matters, and everything, which we would want you as members of parliament to make sure that they fast track those. VBS also being one of the critical ones. And it's so interesting that in this movie, the EFF was always blamed for VBS, but now we are sitting here, we are dealing with this matter, and we are nowhere to be found in this particular space. But then we also want those who stole the poor people's money to be brought to book, because whatever they did was very much problematic. Unfortunately, then they are on their own. We can blame those criminals who are now in front of the court, but then again, we should be blaming the current system, because it allows that MFMA doesn't allow you to invest. A mutual bank, you can't invest in a mutual bank, and you cannot, well, that's also one of the gaps of the system, because if we are continuing to allow that, and we are continuing to allow the monopoly of these banks to behave as they wish, but again, you approached the bank, you invested some of the monies there, which was good. Your MM said, let's withdraw the money, let's focus on making sure that there's service delivery, which I think was a good decision. But I think this issue of a conflict, I'll just want to hear from you. How do you view this, and how do you go around it? I think the honorable member Nomvalo indicated. Are you then saying, as far as NPA is concerned, you would, actually you can't even delegate your responsibilities to the DM, possibly is the president who must decide. I don't know how that legally we can pass by it, that you don't now oversee the NPA as far as this matter is concerned. But that's why I was saying to you, I don't agree with you when you say you haven't asked anything. We expect you to ask everything, because, I mean, there's nothing which is moving as far as the matters which are of public interest.